Hi, this is Kate. Welcome to In the Studio with Kate, week 18. A couple things I was going to talk about this week, and one is about recycling. Like many of us, we pick out beautiful decorative calendars to last for the year, and then when the year's over with, we don't necessarily want to throw them away. Sometimes I cut them up and use them in collage. Sometimes I do what I'm going to talk about right here. And one of the ones I had in front of me has disappeared, as usual. But this was a very pretty calendar, okay? So I'm making bookmarks out of these. I just cut them into strips. I really like the mandala in the middle of that one. Oh, here's the one I was looking for. Even though there's an image, I still cut them up because this was an image of a dragonfly, and I just punched a hole in it. I'll put a little piece of yarn or string or something in that, and I'll have a bookmark. I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for a bookmark. And a lot of times I end up using receipts, all sorts of things like that. And this one's kind of pretty as well. I thought this looked almost like a dress, so I kind of made it curvy so it looked like a woman sort of, so that's going to be a bookmark too. So that's kind of fun to use up, repurpose things and use them again. The other thing that I did this week was my friend and mentor Connie Solero does this black and white stuff in her journals, black and white and gray. And she was going to do a Facebook Live on it, but that got canceled. So I didn't get to see how she actually does it. And I just thought, well, I'm just going to start exploring on my own. So that's what I did. This was the first one that I did. And then the second one I did was this one, which I showed on Instagram, but I think it turned out very nice. So I found it a little challenging how to use the grays. And so on and so forth. But those were fun to do. The other thing that I did this week was in my mail I get these little quotes from a friend online, Lori Blackwell, and so I took some of them and made them into journal pages. One I've shown already, one I haven't shown because I just did it yesterday. So this is the one that was on Instagram. This is the one that I just did. And it was, it says, if nothing changed, there would be no butterflies. So I stamped the butterfly on a piece of jelly printed paper, and added it to this collage piece. So that was kind of fun. All of these messages that were this week really hit home because I'm working on this class and trying to get everything ready for launch next month. So those were the kind of fun things. The other thing that I came up with today was a lot of times when it comes time to do the video, I go, oh, I have nothing to talk about. I haven't done anything, hardly anything. And as an artist, sometimes that's what weeks are like. You're busy with deadlines, your family's taking up your time, could be all sorts of things. And I found myself many times on the videos apologizing because there's nothing that much to show. And I hate doing that apology as an artist. You shouldn't have to apologize for anything. Whether you just show, oh, you did this little doodle on, these are some stuff sitting on my desk, and it's just a circle printed out of some paper that I printed. I mean, even if I just show that's something pretty, it's creative. There's nothing wrong with that. I just kind of got to change my mindset around that. You might find that you were doing the same thing, that you apologize because it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, or many, many reasons we as artists apologize for our work. And I've worked on trying to stop doing that, like in blog posts and online. They just put it out there, and whoever wants to receive it in whichever way they do, that's fine. My job is just to make the art and let it go. So if you're having a problem with that, I just going to suggest try to work on not apologizing for your work. And I'm going to do the same. And I'll be on video, so you can catch me if I find myself slipping back into that. And leave me a comment and say, Kate, you apologized for this week's video. Don't do that again, or something like that. Anyways, that's what I've done this week. I hope you have been getting some time in your studios as well. Even if you're doing a little piece of art on a Post-it note, that's creativity. So acknowledge that, celebrate it, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye.